How many of you are aware of the past impacts that war has left on the United States? Today I will be talking about the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, which was on December 7th, 1941. War has always been an interesting thing to me and I have loved studying it, which is why I have taken many history classes throughout my time in school. To become more familiar with the attack on Pearl Harbor, I will cover these three topics: the Japanese attack strategies, the damages done, and the lasting impacts. To better understand the attack on Pearl Harbor, we need to learn how it started out. The Japanese used sneaky and aggressive strategies when it came to attacking Pearl Harbor. To start, the Japanese carrier task force that attacked Pearl Harbor disappeared and the United States was not able to locate any of the ships. It was not until the day of the attack that the task force had shown up. The task force then launched an early attack on Pearl Harbor. Jennifer Rosenberg from ThoughtCo Learning in an article from 2017 stated, the attack lasted 110 minutes from 7:55 a.m. until 9:45 a.m. This attack was planned out perfectly, being that the attack was early on a Sunday morning. In this case, most Americans would be relaxed and less alert. The Japanese used planes in the attack called Zeros. These planes were faster and more agile than U.S. planes, so they already had one advantage over the U.S. in the attack. However, before the Japanese tried attacking with planes, they tried attacking with a submarine. The submarine entered Pearl Harbor about an hour and a half before they attacked with their planes. However, the submarine did no harm to any U.S. vessel, being that a patrol boat had spotted it and sank it. The final attack strategy that the Japanese used was that they used spaced-out attack methods. The Japanese thought that it was best to launch planes in two waves, which were roughly 45 minutes apart from each other. The first wave attacked at 7:55 a.m. and the second wave attacked at 8:40 a.m. This concludes the attack strategies that the Japanese used. Now that we learned about how the attack started, it is time to learn about the damages done. In the attack, the U.S. battleships were greatly damaged. Sarah Pruitt from History.com in an article from 2016 stated, by the end of the attack, USS Arizona was completely destroyed, and USS Oklahoma had capsized, while the damaged USS West Virginia, USS California, and USS Nevada had sank in shallow water. Following the attack on Pearl Harbor, the USS Arizona and USS Oklahoma were the only two battleships that did not return to active duty. However, ships were not the only things that were damaged in the attack. Airfields were also severely damaged. The Japanese hit major airfields to prevent any U.S. planes from getting off the ground and countering the attack. According to Jennifer Rosenberg, the Japanese struck the airfields at Hickam Field, Wheeler Field, Bellows Field, Iwo Field, Schofield Barracks, and Kaneohe Naval Air Station. In this destruction, the U.S. lost 180 planes. As you can see, there was a lot of damage done during the attack. Now that we have learned about the damages done at Pearl Harbor, it is time to move on and talk about the lasting impacts. The attack on Pearl Harbor left many lasting impacts on the United States. Many families had to deal with losses. Phil Hissel from NBC News in an article from 2016 stated, the attack killed 2,335 service members and 68 civilians. The next impact that this attack had was that gave on the United States was the reason it was able to declare war on Japan. After rebuilding, the United States went on to fight and win against Japan and other Axis powers. Lastly, after the sinking of the USS Arizona, which had men still trapped on the inside, a memorial was built. This memorial is still here today and can be seen by anyone who goes to visit. In conclusion, Pearl Harbor was a major war event in U.S. history. I hope that I have informed you on how the attack first started, the damages to ships and airfields, and the lasting impacts on the attack. Thank you.